Good morning. This is Stephanie with Growing from the Woodpile, and I am a YouTube gardener that learned how to garden, or still learning how to garden, off of watching others' YouTube channels. So today we're pulling out the garlic. I'm in zone 9B, and I've done so many things wrong with my garlic. Um, but see how they all died off, completely died off, and I've tried to pull them out, and then oh no, I think I just broke my water line. Well, first of all, I probably should have turned the water off, but it's time. It's this evening, and so they're getting watered, so I'm going to dry them out. But you go to pull them, and then it completely breaks off. And so then the garlic's way down there, and then I have to go in. See, I think I punctured a hole right there. Now I gotta fix my drip line, and then I gotta dig it out. That's a little baby one. So, well then, let's leave you right there for a minute. You can just have some extra water. So this is probably an onion, but it's dying off. Maybe it's a garlic. I don't know if I did kind of an intermix of garlic and. So I'm just gonna kind of pull. Are you a big garlic? Oh, look, that's the biggest one I got so far. That one actually looks like a garlic. Um, Anyways, I don't know if I planted soft neck or hard neck, and I didn't cool them off, and I didn't pull them out in time. I'm just all over the place on this whole garlic thing. I tried to do some research on it. Need to better research it next time. But the fact that they're all drying off, I'm just going to pull them out and let them dry. And then I cooked with some the other night. Worked out just fine. But I realized I don't mind just buying minced garlic in a jar. I didn't notice such a huge difference. See, the top pulled off. So I probably should have YouTubed how to pull garlic out. I swear I must have planted them too deep. I thought it was 4 inches you were supposed to plant them. But I have other things in this bed. This is a shishito pepper. This one I think is a hatch pepper. That's like a hatch green chili. He looks beautiful. Probably gonna need to pull him out. I'm getting ready to go to the ranch. What day? In like 3 or 4 days. And I'll be back in like 2 weeks. So I'm going to go through tomorrow and pull up all the peppers I can and go from there. Sorry, this video is just kind of sporadic with me, what I'm doing. I don't know if you're able to see over to this bed. I'm going to pull them out too. I did some red garlic and some white garlic. That's all I remember. I think I have a video when I was planting them. Again, I feel like I just planted them too deep. But they smell nice and garlicky. And probably, again, should have not had the drip on. Well, that one pulled off, and it's right by this tomato, this volunteer tomato. So I think I'm just going to leave them in and not disturb that tomato all the way. I wonder if I leave them in, if he'll just like sprout me and grow me some more. That is an experiment I'm willing to take. So I'm just pulling these all out. I actually will just take them to the ranch with me and use them up there in the, I always say ranch. We're a guest ranch. It's been in our family 80 some odd years. I think we're on like 82 or something. Whatever the math is from 1941. And we do homestyle mills. And so I'll just use them up there. And I'm not the full-time cook. Kids are still in school here in Arizona till after Memorial Day. That's when most kids get out. And we have a horse drive, and I'm the cook for the horse drive because I no longer have kids at home, and my siblings do. And it's a smaller group, so I don't always mind cooking for a smaller group. when we get into the, sorry, just get this last one out. We get up to about, we like 35, but we do peak out sometimes in the 40s and 50s during our busiest time of year, which is the, time is that? End of July to August. We're in Arizona. Most of our clientele comes from California. So, yeah. Check us out. We're Sprucedale Guest Ranch. I do a couple of videos every other week or something during the summer because I do a smaller garden up there. More people, you're like, smaller garden. I'm busy. I'm taking out horseback rides. And mostly up there, I just try to get some lettuce and herbs going that we can supplement the kitchen with. But there's no way we're going to grow enough to supplement feeding 60 people a meal. And again, I just don't have the time. Don't have the time. I'll probably go ahead and pull out these onions too. They keep quite well. This one over here on this chair, a relaxing chair. This has been sitting out here probably 2 weeks, and it still looks green. But goal, I have like 3 days before I'm heading up. Pull out all the garlic. Probably pull out, I don't know, 90-ish% of the onions. Anything that's floured a long time ago, I'm gonna pull that out. Anything that's just barely floured or gone to seed, I'll leave in because it seems like I can still use that in the kitchen, and I'll pull the rest out in a couple of weeks. Let's turn over here to this bed. It's over here. We have the garlic over here. Planted about the same amount of garlic to onion ratio. So these are the white onions. I didn't really have anything bulb up a whole lot. Planted at the same time as garlic, and again, I didn't really know what I was doing. Should have done more research. Probably should leave these a little bit longer. This is another volunteer tomato plant here that I need to do something with. Got a pepper plant. I'm gonna leave these all. This one with the giant flower stalk. Taking you out. Planted red onions and some white onions and red garlic and white garlic and yeah. But they're starting to. See, here's a pepper plant. I don't know what. That's a whole other issue of what I actually planted. I tagged everything. They rubbed off my tags. I was using an app that I haven't finished using. Oh, look at this one. I'm not seeing a whole lot there. Alright, let's go find another bed. Let's pick out some. Ooh, you're a dead flower. Well. What do we got here? Oh, there's little shishito peppers. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Nope, you were a red onion. Back over here. See, in this bed, I pulled out some onions, but this has a shishito pepper that's turned red. There's some type of buggies here. I gotta get that off. These I planted as cucumbers. I think he's a 4 o'clock. Again, I should probably pull out the rest of these, but I'm not. I'll probably pull out a few right before I leave. I'll use them as green onions. But look at you growing your little shishito pepper, doing so good. Okay. Go find more garlic. Well, the sun is going down now, so I'll probably finish this video in the morning. I know these aren't garlic, but I'm just going to finally have to brag about these. They could be garlic chives or onion chives. These are one of the first things I planted in the garden 2 years ago, and they have struggled and struggled and struggled. And now I got a good patch here, and I actually trimmed some off right here. Ooh, let's come back around here. Did my first little trimming of these ones right there. And then I got another batch right here. Again, I planted them 2 years ago, so there's no tags on these. But yay, yeah, finally got some chives. So coming over here, these are onions. They looked like garlic, but they got so stunted. Oh, never mind. It says German red. So these are garlics in here, but they haven't quite finished doing their thing. So I'm gonna leave those. And then there's another bed over here. This one has garlic in it also that I'm gonna leave. And I don't know what this is. What are you? Are you a Roselle hibiscus? With pepper plant back in here. But I'm gonna leave those. There was some over here that I pulled out off camera in here. And then there's a few here that haven't got dried. You know, I start to pull them when they get dry, like these. I kind of throw them back in there. See, this is the same plant over there. You don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. So we are gonna leave those in there for at least a little while longer. And working with my new gimbal, so had a little small issue there, but things are coming along well. I think there's some garlics in here, and so they haven't turned brown, so I'm leaving them. So that's what I'm doing. If you're not brown, you get left. And hopefully garlic will still come in a couple of weeks. There's Goose over there digging stuff up. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for learning and growing with the Woodpile, where we've had some success in growing garlic.